Hi guys, girls. Well, this video is a little bit about negative example of immigration or poor immigration planning, but still I want to tell it to you because many of you are looking to come to Canada to study, and this is a perfect example of how your study aspirations might eventually fail. Now, we had a person coming into us with a pretty dire situation. So she was studying at a 2-year program at a college. Now, say, for example, for the sake of just this example, her study permit expires on the 10th and the program ends up on the 20th. So a few days before that her study permit expiration, she applies for extension based on the advice of her student advisor or student council from back home, the person who sent her in here. Now, by the time this application ends up on the officer's table and officers test to look at it, it's already the 21st or 22nd, doesn't really matter, so the program of her study has ended. So what he gets in the end? Refusal in her study permit. She ends up without the status here in Canada by the time her studies have been completed. Now, she's not able to apply for a work permit because one of the requirements for work permit application is the fact that she has to have active study permit. Now, it's sort of a vicious circle, right? She's not able to apply for study permit extension because she does not have a program of study now. She does not have a chance to apply for work permit as well. She's without the status in Canada. She has to apply for status restoration, but she is not able to restore her status as a student because she is not studying in Canada. And admission to the college, getting admission to the college within a few days is quite challenging, and etc., 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 right? So all in all, her 2 years of study, your aspirations for work permit are now flushed into the toilet due to the one poor advice from the person who literally knows absolutely nothing about immigration law and immigration practices in Canada. She came to us a little bit too late. I'm not saying that we will not be able to manage the situation. It is quite possible to do it. We have at least one solution for her right now, but that would cost her quite an amount of money because obviously it's quite challenging, it's quite difficult. There are ways and ways of restoring her status. It would be a multiple stage rectification of situation, if you will, but this video is basically an example of poor planning, how one unplanned step or poorly planned step could ruin the whole pathway of immigration here because of just, again, as I said, like one person who's given her a stupid advice. She was following this advice, and as of now, all her aspirations have failed. Again, I'm not saying that is the end of the story. Probably we will be able to fix it all, but for God's sake, if you're looking to do something, if you're not absolutely sure of what you're doing before making that step, before doing something, feel free to come in to consult. In most of the cases, we would be able to answer your question free of charge. If that would require consultation, look, it would be still way cheaper than applying for a college again and studying again and then applying for work permit later on. It is still saving you thousands and thousands of dollars. So if you need help, feel free to send us an email to book a consultation or ask your question, and we'll see how we can help you out. Stay tuned with us, and of course subscribe for the channel.